Hi guys, Piotr here. This is LiteFinance Global YouTube channel. It's my pleasure to be with you again. Today we are going to discuss S&P 500 index after Amazon and Apple earnings report. Tech giants, maybe we should discuss the Nasdaq, but well, I think that some very nice details are going on here on the S&P 500. If you got the chance to check how the S&P 500 looks like before the crash in 2008, it was something like what we have right here, right now. But anyway, I'm not going to draw the very black picture. I'm not going to draw the very dangerous scenarios. Let's have a look what we have when it comes to the chart. And as you can see, based on what you should already learn, based on the swing trading lessons I've recorded some time ago, we hit a very important level. In that case, we hit the level that used to be broken to the upside over here, right, during this bull market, and haven't been tested, to be honest with you, and been tested lately with the positive reaction. So what the market may want to look for, just a second, what the market may want to look for based on this weekly chart. This is the weekly chart. It's going to be the retest of the 3,645, and from here I strongly believe we are going to see the reaction. If the reaction is going to be to the upside, the first target is around 4,170, and the next possible target is around 4,550. If the market is going to go lower from here, then well, that might be very interesting, because I can't see anything before 3,000. So that's how I see the S&P based on the weekly chart, on the daily chart. Very similar things. Here is the latest weakness we've seen, and eventually taking into the consideration what we have here as a base, been tested twice, as you can see, right? So this one could be taken into the consideration, and as you can see, also we have on a daily chart some kind of the very good level of the possible demand. So again, from here, as long as we are above the level close to the one we discussed, there is a possibility we are going to see much higher levels, right? We are talking about the 3,645 and the upside from here. If we are going to give up this level, and if we are going to give up the latest low, I can't see anything before 3,000. So that's the S&P. Let's spend a few seconds discussing the stocks I've been talking about at the very beginning. Amazon, right, and Apple. Okay, let me find them here. Let's make some cleanings. There you go. Let's start with Amazon. The weekly chart, it's not looking very well. Let me move a bit the line, and after the very weak earnings report, we've seen the move very, very strong to the downside. There is a possibility that if the overall market is going to see the relief rally towards the end of the year, right, that we might try to retest the higher levels. Of course, here is a thing related to the split, all right. So based on that, this type of the rally could be in place. So let's switch lower. Let's have a look what we have when it comes to the daily chart. Here is going to be a little bit better, because if we are talking about the size of the possible rally, that could be the thing related to retest of that move to the upside. Okay, in that case we are talking about the after the split, we are talking about the 112 120 level, because that's the zone I see here, retest of the half of that zone before moving lower. So how low can we go? Well, to be honest with you, it's quite interesting. Why? Because taking into the consideration what we have seen already, right? This type of the move down to 60.55 could be in place after a relief rally. So that's how the Amazon looks like, and as long as we are below 120, I think lower levels, that's the name of the game, and we might see only higher levels after the daily and weekly close above 120. So now Apple, right? Let's have a look what we have the Apple, because this tech giant just really saved the market overall. Of course, split the same as what we've seen with Amazon, doing this type of the range trading for the latest few months. But anyway, we are in the middle of that range, as you can see right here, right now. The earning report was not that bad. There was some hints in relation to the iPhone, but it wasn't that bad. So we've seen the rally, so the market being saved by the Apple rally. But we are witnessing right here, right now, the retest of this possible demand, and if we are going to hold 135 level, then the first upside potential is 155. If we are going to move through 155, then 170 could be the name of the game. But if we are going to get the daily and the weekly close below the level of the 134, 130, right, the things are going to get very interesting. Why? Because mid of that range is the name of the game, 124, 120, and then the bottom over here around 100 could be the name of the game for the Apple. So if we want to see the end of the year rally, we have to hold the current level to get the possibility to move higher with the overall stocks. But if the Apple is going to give up, then really the bad things may have to happen to the SP500 and the particular stocks. With that being said, guys, wish you great next trading day. As usual, do your own homework, do your own research. See you around, take care, and goodbye.